I'm making moves. Ain't going to school, I'm trapped in this pool. War joys, I'm blood but it's blue. 48 gang in it, bed in that drop, we keep rich, we ain't stuck out like glue. Pour up a two, don't clean up your two, you ain't shooting at nothing, you fool. I'm in the feet side, niggas feet line, but it's
I'm
just
making
like
moves, big. You never catch me sleeping, nigga, no more, yeah. I'm making moves, big. You never catch me sleeping, nigga, no more, yeah. Big, hey. Twina kya matariana, hey. Mona kitali, bro. Mona kivali, hey. Nigga, I bet you gon' find me in a white van with some Hans, nigga. Vele, I ain't stopping, nigga. Run a far, made it big now, mean big time. I see you wanna suck my dick now.
Exay, YKTV, you know the vibes. Welcome to the Chillers Bray Show, Le Rich. Waipota ya cho, Ricky Mango Temi. Skabana Tavalina, Rich Kidi Kwanera. Untali busy Kamolo Marwaza Kala, Moch.
Exay, this is Rich Kid Buffetu. Yeah, I'm back again, Buffetu. Can you get ready?
Kamo, but you can call me radio_girl.
Can you get ready?
You must tell me, but you can call me Ma.
Kamo! We back here again. Hard Buffetu. I took like, I think it's 2 months again, Buffetu. It's been a rough patch during this season. We so forth, so the August team and then we shoot outside, so we can't actually shoot indoors due to the price and so forth. That's why I had to like but then now the sun is shining. It's shining into the
Sure.
I'm a superstar superstar so I don't know. Talented. So we have a lot. You have a lot to offer. So, I think that we're playing, guys. You're not playing. So, even already hosted this one radio station. So, basically, whatever you need to know, so, hey,
So I'm in radio, right? There's modeling.
Yeah.
There's
Okay.
sure. How do we keep on taking breaks? But hey, I'm employed now. Masii.
Yeah.
I'm now on podcast. Yeah.
Okay, you can
That's
open this
loving
one.
culture.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you do a radio, and then you now on a podcast.
Sure.
And then you model.
Yeah, I model as well.
Okay. And then what else do you do?
Yeah, 9 to 5 guys. Hey, this life is too hard, eh?
Yeah.
Hey, this life is hard and expensive.
Yeah.
So definitely 9 to 5 as well.
Okay.
I'm in marketing, so.
Oh. And then on your side?
Almost the same, man.
Yeah.
Radio. I took a break on that one. We're gonna chat about that one later on.
Okay.
Podcast.
Yeah.
I'm also a mentor.
Oh, a mentor too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm a mentor as well.
Yeah.
I would say that's my 9 to 5. But it doesn't feel like it.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like
9
it.
to 5, yeah.
Because it doesn't feel like it. But
Yeah.
then, yeah.
So basically, what you're doing is that, okay, you being a mentor, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you being a mentor. Huh?
Yeah.
You being a mentor, right?
Sure.
So, are you just mentoring anyone or someone maybe at Hala, maybe like I need a mentor in regards of certain things?
Yeah. Okay.
And what do you actually work on?
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
being a mentor.
Okay. So, not going into deep into it.
Yeah.
I joined this company. It's an NPO. It's called the Character Company. Ne?
Yeah.
So what Character Company does is it mentors young boys from the age of 5 years to 16. More especially boys who are growing up at homes, boys who have no father figures in their lives. So we come in to bridge the gap, to be an uncle, to be a mentor to that boy. Yeah. It's one of the things that I enjoy to do. Yeah.
Okay, so basically, when did the company actually started being there to help out the young kids? And then when did you actually started joining the company?
Okay, it was started 2013. Yes, and I joined 2021. But then I didn't focus on it 2021 and 2022.
Yeah.
That's when I focused on it 2023 and this year. Yeah.
sauce. Okay, we don't spice the balls.
Yeah, okay.
We only do the pork, right? yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So I started to take it seriously last year.
Yeah.
Started up with 7 so far.
Right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I started taking it seriously last year.
Yeah. So, how many would you say have you actually helped in terms of mentoring kids?
Okay, up to so far.
Yeah.
I have a group of 10 boys that I'm allocated for.
Yeah.
And then there's like 2 that are not even from the Val, those ones.
Okay.
There's 2 that I'm walking through them.
Yeah.
You will discover okay, some people had trauma that took place back in the past, and then when they tell you about their stories, they just relate to yours, or you relate it to their stories.
Yes.
So you adapt those and you walk through that journey with them. You understand? Yeah. So I could say 2 so far that I'm sure would see. I cooked. I cooked.
Can I jump on your first thing, Rich?
Okay.
Masii, why o kgethile ho etsa bana?
Okay.
Mentora, like, what is it that you don't go and wait again?
I wanna
Let me father you.
Let me father you.
Let me father you.
Okay.
No, for real though.
I grew up in a household where a father figure was in there, specifically my father. You guys, if we get to that one, it's super deep. Yeah. I grew up in a family where like my father was in there, and then I saw what you go through as a boy growing up without a timer in you understand? Because whatever they tell you go starting, you think it's on a sharp. You understand? So I took it upon myself to say, if I can make a difference to somebody's life, why not?
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn. So when I come on your side, you're 9 to 5.
Very nice. In marketing. An intern at the moment. It's nice, eh? Basically, I'm just learning from, I don't want to say the elders.
Yeah.
But
The pros.
Yeah.
The pros.
Those that know the game a bit better.
You're still learning.
I'm not going to disclose the institution.
Yeah.
But it's one of the TVET colleges in the Val. I think I gave it away. I think I gave
If you
it
know,
away.
you know.
If you know, you know, right?
If you don't, forget about it.
So it's a beautiful experience working there, I must say. And you get to learn so much about TVET colleges, right? You get to learn about the TVET space. Everybody wants to go to varsity. And I think having the opportunity of working, again, it's Val University of Technology, right? And I'm a radio presenter that side. So being at the other side as well, which is the college.
Pushing marketing.
You get to see the whole side. So when I give you advice about where to study, listen to me. I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, but it's such a beautiful experience. With the way unemployment is king, the unemployment rate is going, having a lot of people like permanent employment. It's crazy. So being one of those people that are very fortunate to actually be granted that opportunity, you actually really get to appreciate it. Taking to note that I also studied at that particular college.
Okay. I think I value man. We gave way too much content.
So it's such a
Just kidding.
I must say.
Nah, dog. So in terms of radio station, right? When did y'all actually start working with beauty? I don't know who came first between the two. Who came between the
I think you were there before me.
Yeah, yo, give it 2021.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go down. Hey. 2021. Hey. Yeah. But yeah, I got there in 2021.
Yeah.
And you grow every day.
Yeah.
You grow. Yo, you guys, you can never say you know.
Nah.
Don't ever say you have arrived.
Never. Otherwise, your downfall will be so hard.
You can be at the same place for the longest of time, right? Believe me, especially entertainment. Believe you me, every day you grow. Every day there's something to learn. Every day, whenever you consume other people's content, you listen to other radio shows, new. You actually get to realize that hey, this thing is it's forever. You are always learning, right? Just recently I was watching
Okay.
Talk about radio and everything.
Yeah.
I've watched Anelem Daughter before.
Yeah.
Talk about it as well.
Same here.
So those are the radio.
Yeah, yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like,
Stations,
Yeah.
like happy those are the radio people that you know who
The queens.
gold, right?
The queens.
And having listened to them, you get to realize there is no way to do radio.
Yeah.
Like there is, yes, when I leave these standard structures to say this is the way to do it. Mahana 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 2 is 3. And if you don't do 1 plus 1, you are better than it.
Yes.
You get to realize that actually
This one, it
there
doesn't
is
work.
no-
Makailena ngumuntu.
Give me that one.
When chef? Like I tried.
Yeah.
Yeah, kuspan chef. Kuspan.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you get to realize that it's different everywhere. You literally have to find the you.
Yeah.
I listen to radio, I hear Masii's voice, now say, no, you want, and this is the amazing. You know, one thing about radio, ne? I'm always fascinated by people with deep voice,
Yeah.
especially when it's women. Because a lot of times, like, it's male.
Yeah.
When it's a woman with that deep voice, you're like, yo,
It's always crazy.
yeah, right? It's so beautiful. So you have to realize that you literally need to find the best you.
Okay.
After that's the best you, run and learn, you are gone.
And then on your side, Masii,
What do I need to ask?
What was the question first?
Let me
when did you actually start?
Radio.
And then your journey within it.
Okay, I started in 2019.
Yeah.
Here's the thing about me. Maybe it's already.
Yeah. I had that name.
Radio. I started in 2019 because I worked for
Okay.
worked for 3 months.
Yeah.
Then went to Hope FM, worked for a year, and then there were two
Travel and tourism.
online radio stations somewhere somehow.
Yeah.
Not worth it to mention. And then that was VUT 2022. Yeah, it's been a journey of 4 years. Yeah, kila pinko mo. Kila pinko, kila pink.
So how's your journey through Lapi?
For me, I'm no longer LVUT.
Okay.
I'm no longer at VUT.
Yeah.
I didn't renew my contract for this year.
Yeah.
So how's Jenny Golape?
Hey! 2024, Yo, it's a journey.
Yeah.
It's a journey. Focus on you. Focus on your work.
Yeah.
Leave the noise. Leave all of that and you'll be fine. When you focus too much on work politics, you get succumbed. You're like, guys, don't allow yourself to get to that. And like, it's the entertainment industry.
Yeah.
This thing of stepping on toes.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're not stepping on, you are stepping on. Hey.
Yeah.
Maria, I can tell you, just focus on your work.
Yeah.
Show up all the time, the best way you can, give the very best.
Yeah.
I think that's just what I've been doing this year.
Yeah.
Giving the best, showing up all the time, avoiding anything and everything that makes me feel like, hey, I always say to myself, for as long as you love this, for as long as you
do it
exactly.
Do it. Yeah.
And if you're gonna go on air, not wanting to give the best, you walk away.
Out.
If you're gonna go and open
I like
your
that
mouth
about you.
and you don't want to give the best of you,
Walk away.
walk away, because now they're not gonna say the station, they're not gonna say your mate, they're not gonna say anybody, they're gonna say you. So meaning we're not seeing your talent your house.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, because the person I'm to Kamo.
Okay.
Don't say pizza radio again.
Out.
Yeah, so it's literally just
On to the next one.
throughout the year.
I think, okay, by now I think everything, we just covered everything out. Okay, I think right now we just covered everything in terms of the intro.
Yeah.
So basically now we can actually go there. I know it's going to be a little personal, it's going to be hot.
Okay. Should we take our jackets off?
So basically right now we're going there, and then I think we can wrap it up right here and then let's try.
Okay.
Dango.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
check. Baby girl, you're my $1 million, ay. Yeah, I want $1 million, ay. Yeah, I'm chasing after $1 million, ay. Hey, you're my $1 million, ay. Baby girl, you're my $1 million, ay. Yeah, I want $1 million, ay. Yeah, I'm chasing after $1 million, ay. Hey, you're my $1 million. Yeah, I want $1 million, ay. Baby, let me show you how I live, ay. Baby, let me put your smile on your face, yeah.
Okay, hurry, Kamo.
Ladies first, Anish.
Yeah. Excuse.
Such a gentleman.
I mean, sure. So, Kamo,
Yeah.
where did you school? Arkale Primary.
Hey.
Where did you school?
Everton Primary School.
Uh-huh.
Yo, iko kae, siko Mkhelele mo ke dulang ne.
Sure.
Yeah, I think I'm 5 minutes. 5 minutes away from.
Your school.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was the type. Skono nesikena ka to 8.
Yeah.
Ke file ka 7.
Unospanisa masuba lo ungena.
Ke file ka 7. That was me, honestly.
Uh-huh.
Yo, this says a lot for why I'm such a late comer. But I'm working
This
on
man is
I'm working
Joe.
I am working on it.
Okay.
Every day I work on it.
Yeah.
Every day it's the same thing, but I
I'm
work
still working on it. So you need improvement there. But you're still
I'm
working on it.
it.
And then high school?
High school, Nekiloko, prestigious Oriat High School.
Yeah.
Presto, are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is where I can't say more. When I look back, I realize nigel dam.
Okay.
Nigel dam. How honestly, nakikinas kita sa stele.
Oh, kung ano yung man. Why ginagyan sa jalo?
What are you dumb? Like throughout high school, although I was dating, but nigel dumb.
Tara.
Although I was dating, maka nigel dumb.
Yeah.
I nigel tata. I think papa meaning in college.
But then you shouldn't say so because someone out there can not catch you. So what long on mong?
Alright, ma ko lista.
Look at where the catcher is yet now. You know, she very catcher do guy.
No.
Yeah.
So that
And
was
all of it.
throughout and sure. Went to college,
Yeah.
go to the TVET college.
Yes.
Guys are marketing, more Vanderbilt Park, right? Campus. And everything was just flowing. In I think in college I was going through the most, but yeah.
Too hard.
Hey, I was seeing the pits of hell.
Okay.
You know? Sure, I was not okay. Nekese sharp man. And every time I get to the motori in 2020 when I started college,
Yeah.
that was my very, very worst years. They're like, seriously.
Rock bottom.
Yo.
Well, it's hard on that day. It's hard on that
Because
day.
we never really get to talk about such a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was literally when COVID came through.
Yes.
A lot of people be like, "Yo, COVID messed up my life. It saved my life." You know?
Yes.
Yeah, because I was literally seeing the
Is it
pits
me,
of
right?
hell.
Yeah.
And hi, bo, but COVID-19. Hey guys, the lockdown. I tell And now I started recovering. I started being okay. I started.
Yeah.
Kaba sharp man. I started studying more. Kaba hante. Being
Yeah.
home assisted me.
Yeah.
I was just going to school every day. I couldn't even make friends in college.
Okay.
You know, ke hona le bana ba cool ba dulang ko cafeteria.
The cool kids.
Yeah.
You were not part of the cool
I
kids.
was not cool.
Okay.
Right? I like it to more.
I think it's Kate.
I see you was being scared. No. Okay. So okay. Hectic.
Yeah,
Hectic.
that was not cool.
Yeah.
I literally said I wanted to just be great. Unfortunately, some of us did not really perform really good in matric.
Yeah.
So my thing was, when I was doing science, I was not performing good. I
Okay.
cannot move from science into business studies. Benze ke pae, that's what you want to start. Not to worry, like, if that's the subject, you know?
Okay.
And I had that to say, there is absolutely no way more ke sa tlo perform at it, you know? One way or the other, we fight for good results.
Yeah.
And I kept it going like that, and you leave me, I was an A student throughout.
Damn, shout
More
out.
than anything, COVID-19 came to me.
It came through for you.
Salvation.
And then you must dog.
Where do we start?
Primary.
I attended. Yo, my life is a movie, right? My life is a movie.
Mamta Joseph does.
I started my
My life is a movie. Yeah.
I started preschool in Zwuking Zone 10.
Yeah.
And then I was moved to do primary in the Eastern Cape.
Okay.
The name of the school is Wheelie. It's not even primary school, dog. It's like junior secondary school.
Okay.
Yeah. You do.
You can relate.
Yeah, junior secondary school. And then all my primary school life, dog, I lived between Gauteng and Eastern Cape.
Oh, back and forth.
Yeah. You will ask yourself, Kanjan.
Oh.
During school days, in Eastern Cape, during school holidays, I'm in Gauteng, like even got Easter dog. So I grew up in the road. Like, okay. The photographer here to eat Nami. Yeah, I'm from Julia boy, from Julia's in the city. Yeah, we'll add.
You edit.
Let me add. So yeah, I grew up like that, and then I moved permanently to Gauteng 2011. And then from there, something in common between the two of us. Me and academics, I think it's because I always knew from the youngest age what I mean, and a creative space. Yeah, well, you get my point. I'm just doing this matric thing, this college thing for the folks. Otherwise, me you're driver.
Entertainment is your thing.
Yeah, got course doing, did marketing, a lot of lectures. Boy, you're wasting your time when I'm fit. I'm be ready, any voice, I could be ready. Why are you wasting your time with marketing? So I did it until level, I'm talking N5. And then N5 I was like, hey, let's try the radio thing. Let's try the radio. I got bored. 6 months. 6 months. I can go back anytime.
12 years of school.
Radio was calling, bro. Radio visa. Yeah.
You know what? And also, you've been that guy that does the hot show.
Yeah, okay.
Come on now.
Why are you leaving me here?
Yeah.
So that's what we got with Kamo in common. Giving and marketing.
Yeah.
This
is so nice, dog. Seeing two people doing their most in their ways.
Yeah.
At least, dog. Some still now they're still grinding, but I wish they could or they would wanna be where y'all side.
Yeah.
So it's a blessing that y'all's were and still where you are.
Yeah.
You know. So so now you're talking about the podcast.
Sure.
The idea behind y'all's podcast, how did that actually come about? Because now we can see y'all on the net.
Yeah.
So what's the name, and then how did it actually come about?
Okay, let's start. How did it come about?
Yes.
Man, working in a creative space, you need to have a plan.
Yes.
Let's not lie. You need to have a plan. You need to have a backup. I understand. So I was introduced on podcast in 2018 when Make dropped his. Mangibona mfana, I was like, Yazin, mangithatha break from this radio thing. I'm gonna do this thing. You get my point? This is the other thing that I will do outside radio.
Yeah.
But then I wasn't in the rush until I worked at VUT.
Yeah.
Shy breakfast lapho. Shy breakfast lapho. One time. And then we get to interview Omnyumji Tasona. Wathandi service to me and my content producer at that time.
Okay.
Amjita unemali uspanela Department of Education. Onalo shapa boma motivational speaker go the girl and stuff.
Okay.
He approaches us saying, "Yo guys, I have this idea of starting a podcast. I want you to produce it. I want you to host it."
Yeah.
My content producer at that time go to your dog. I've been planning to do this thing, but
Yeah.
So if someone says Uzo provider, all means you go to CNZ. Let's try it out.
Yes.
But then,
While you're on that, let's talk about how radio provides opportunity.
Dog.
Yeah.
Dog.
Go on.
So at first we brainstorm, we meet. Sizane Kama, I came with the name Educulture because the concept that I was covering schools.
Okay.
Interviewing your high school kids, the teachers, all the things that are taking place in school. And at that time, a lot of things was happening surrounding schools. Kids killing themselves, kids beating up teachers. So all I man befuna cover that kind of content. Bra, saplena. Manje makumele ukuthi umjideze ne-equipment akavi.
Abu.
Mfethu. I wish I can just drop his name. And he's huge. But now I won't do that. I won't do that.
I thought you were gonna give us some juice.
He did me dirty.
What, Sharif?
Not with me. Not with me.
Okay.
Not with me. Not with me. I'm not gonna drop names. What I mean, I'm provide as an investor, as an owner of podcast. Agavili. So you took a content producer, let's run with it, with whatever that we have.
Yes.
And then say, hey man, we were struggling. We had nothing. Like we had nothing. I decided what does in. Also, I didn't have so much time at that time. Remember, I'm doing breakfast.
Yes.
At Beauty FM.
Yes.
Not breakfast, at Beauty FM, the private school of radio in the VAR.
Thank you.
So it consumed my time.
Thank you,
Like,
sir.
I don't have so much time.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I will visit this. And then fast forward, I've been planning ever since then. And then this year things came together. Team came together, everything came together, and we're rolling now. We rebranded, we're operating under Behind the Culture Network.
Okay.
The name of the podcast, the main show that is there now, it's Garden Culture Podcast. You know,
Culture, what?
that's the concept. That's the concept of the podcast. Carving Culture Podcast. Remember, the network is Behind the Culture Network. So everything we do is about educating people, letting you carve your culture in the bag. You know, so far we have 2 episodes out already, and they are doing well, man. Check us. Do you check us
it out?
Check us Behind the Culture Network. That's all about that, man. That's all about that. And I felt like now is the time. Because I walked through this journey of radio, each and every radio station that I worked for, I made connections, I made friends. So when the podcast started, you understand? I'll be calling other people like, yo, dog, I'm not dropping shit at the moment. Yo, bro, this is what we're doing here. Go through. You get?
But then still, okay, you might say, okay, on it's only episode 2, right?
It's on episode 2.
But then you find those people who are like, you know, they're trying you to nag them in order for them to be on the podcast. You know, those ups and downs and so forth. So how do you actually deal with that? Because most of the time, YouTubers or podcasters, they would actually go through this. You know, having to call someone and then last minute
they disappoint you. Why I keep opening this and I keep opening it? Damn.
So how do you deal with that?
Hey dog, here's the indaba yokusibana radio and feed. It gives you like a thick skin. Shit happens, bro. You would have an interview with someone, is booked, is confirmed, the management approve, his management or her management approve, and then someone doesn't pick up, it doesn't pitch. You know, you gotta compromise, bro. The show goes on, bro. The show goes on. So I had that from radio. So I'm applying it. Go podcast. You get my point. If I say to you, we schedule an interview, and then you go pause Sunday, we shoot when now you tell me like a day before you go, I can't pull up. Guess what? I have a lot of friends in the game, bro. And Chaka, Sheva, no libare pull up, chill. So that's how I deal with it.
Can I add on what Masii is saying? I always say it's always great to interview people.
Exactly.
They make the interview nice. When you interview somebody, when they come, they're not gonna give you the best interview. Why? Because you sort of force them to come. So give them with the fee. When it's somebody, only willing la dumellana. Everything. Literally. So never ever interview anybody about because they're not gonna to give you the best interview. So
Yeah.
Because we're not going to forced as a host to remember. You know, this I'm not trying to be friendly.
Yeah. I must flow, bro.
Conversation.
And one thing about
It must
people
flow.
that want to be interviewed, they give you everything.
Yeah.
They leave nothing
Yeah.
behind.
Yeah.
Because umufila opportunity yaning asimtse batho o batla go fana ka the knowledge
Hayi,
that they have,
yes,
right?
yes.
Wona batla space and slow hore to share.
Wa e bona?
Then o batla
Wa e
it
bona?
works. But
Simple.
when somebody is not about that,
Mm-mm.
don't stress yourself, please.
And then coming to you, Kamo.
Yeah.
Modeling. When did you actually start modeling?
Oh, by the way, Kamo is my co-host.
Hey.
funny. Before you move to modeling,
Okay.
Kamo is my co-host. How it came to that, man?
Yeah.
Woo.
Yes, before you even move.
Woo. You know, I worked with. Funny enough, we didn't even work together on radio.
Okay.
We just worked for the same station. Still working for the station.
Yeah.
We just worked. We started working together at a podcast.
Yeah.
We would meet through handover.
Okay.
Well, especially on breakfast,
Okay.
because you would stand in for mid-morning show, and then I would hand over. That's when the relationship started. Most of the things, the Adibuang or now I'm like, we have a lot in common, though. We have a lot in common, man.
Yeah.
So I wanted a co-host. Went to someone else. I must I'm busy. No. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, okay. Can you have Lisila Kuala Yiso?
Yeah.
And then they were like, nah, dog, I'm like, Kamo. And she was worried. Masii, are we gonna share? We never worked together before.
Hey,
We both, we both like anchors. Anchors is the host. Yeah, anchor is the host, and then there's a co-host. So now how we gonna work it out? I'm like, yo, dog, we're gonna find our feet, bro.
Yeah.
This is your tube.
Yeah.
And then we just produced our chemistry is sick. You can tell. You can tell. Yeah.
I saw a video, I think yesterday,
Yeah.
last night, you posted a video on your status.
Yeah.
McG.
Yeah.
What
Oh
happened then?
my
How was it?
goodness.
How was it?
My guy.
Yeah,
Why are you doing this to me?
McG was there, I guess. At the
And guess what?
right?
That was Drive.
Yeah.
That was Drive. It was epic. It wasn't a radio interview.
No.
It was a podcast on radio. It was a podcast on radio. Mick G put up, dog, with the entire crew. It wasn't just Mick G.
Yeah. And
So,
I saw
the
whole team.
entire crew,
Yeah, I saw
bro.
the whole team there.
Petcheka was there,
Hey.
dude. Simpio was there.
Hey.
Dudu was there.
Yes.
Ayikwala basicime ngathi sibaphi content ebhaya ndoda sine podcast in it. That is ne podcast event. Yeah, man, it was the most amazing interview I ever had in my life. I hosted stars, bro, but that is a highlight. You understand? They walked in, there's a script. Mick just started to interview me.
I'm feeling like it.
Hey, Maji, who's the guest here? Who's the guest here?
Yeah.
Wanto? Who's the guest here? Okay, sorry, Masii. Yeah, man, that was the most incredible interview that I ever had in my life. Yeah, that's the highlight of my career.
Okay. I get this one. I want to ask her, but then you'll come back second half.
Wait, okay.
Okay, so no,
Yeah. So he gets in studio.
Yeah.
He said, a lot happened on that interview. I won't disclose much. A lot.
Yeah.
If you want to know what happened in an interview with Masii and Mick G, tune in on Cousin Kata podcast. So he gets in, intro. Wait, I went to do my homework. So we have Fiku Mick G with the entire crew. Like I said, everyone was there. They're good, like they always late.
Yeah,
they get in, they late. Reception he's like, you must write yo. There's no intro. He just like, you are Masii, right? I'm like, yeah. He sits down, we go on air. He's like, how long you have worked for the station? I'm child. How long you have been on radio? I'm child. Have you ever been fired before? I'm like, no. This is the last show that you're doing. You're doing Drive for the last time today. And what happened come after that?
Why did you go home? Why did you go home?
Like no, I wasn't running away.
Why did you go home?
I asked for a leave for 2 weeks at work. There was something that I needed to do at home, traditional stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I went home for 2 weeks after that. And then that was the last show I did on Drive.
Why?
When I came back, I was removed to another show.
Why is it time to ask for a leave? No, why?
Here's what happened. I asked for a leave for 2 weeks, and then they were like, "No, we're not gonna be able to give you 2 weeks leave." I need 2 weeks leave though. Forget.
Was it okay, sharp?
I'm gone for a long time.
Maybe we didn't have enough time.
Maybe.
For you.
Okay, if you go, this is the conditions. Okay, cool. I'm out then. I'm out there. I'm going for a leave. Went for a leave for 2 weeks. I come back. I have another show, not the Drive. Official McG said, "This is your last show."
When you came back, who was doing your show? Drive.
We do me. Who's doing the Drive now?
Yeah.
Stop it, Twitter.
I'm just asking. But how did you feel? I'd be sad.
You're supposed to be asking me this on our podcast, dog. I said, okay. To be honest, bro, it's Drive, dog.
Yeah.
No one would ever be happy to lose Drive unless you go into breakfast. You get my point?
And who else? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I was sad a little bit, and then I was like, it is what it is, man. It's whatever. It's whatever.
Then you got to do the midday snack.
Yeah. And that was my last show there.
Hectic.
Who's still like, we're driving the show now. He's only reacting.
I think
You want us to take over your show? Or go behind the scene?
I'd be so sad.
Yeah.
But like if you like demotional side plan like
Yeah.
Literally demotional side plan like it's
Bro.
And okay, not to say,
Not knowing even.
midday shows.
Yes.
Are not the shows, but we know with radio, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of prime time. Prime time it's 6 to 9, 3 to 6.
Mm-hmm.
That's it, you know. If you're doing breakfast, you're doing Drive. It's a big deal.
Yeah.
Those are the shows. Not looking down on the mid morning.
Yes.
I mean, mid morning. I'm a mid morning.
Yeah.
Not looking down on the 12 to 3 show. It's just that we know which shows.
I was working.
Exactly, but you need to be working when you are there, right?
Yes.
You can't mess up Drive. You can't mess up breakfast. So
Yeah.
doing it unaware.
Hey, bruh. And when I come back, a lot happened, bro. Like, a lot happened. I got to discover, Gucci, why I lost Drive.
Why did you lose Drive?
But then,
So,
did someone within Robo another Banati or something else?
no, the interview about McG, there was a sabotage within the team. There was a sabotage within the
Someone
team.
did it you out.
He not out per se. Wow. So this is what happened. I'm a professional, bro. I done radio for 4 years.
Yes.
You get my point. And then these content producers that come and go. So as a radio presenter, you need to be able to stand on your feet. Sometimes you might have no content producer. You need to produce content. You understand? Some days they will bring a content producer fresh from the varsity. You need to show them ropes. You understand? So during that leave, 2 weeks, things were said by people who were producing my show that time. Masii is a diva. Masii is big-headed. Masii is difficult to work with because Masii doesn't allow us to produce certain interviews. You understand? How am I gonna allow you to produce? How am I gonna allow you to produce McG's interview while your first question is tell us more about yourself? What you do about your those questions, questions like tell us about yourself. Who are you?
Yes.
And then I will allow you to produce a McG interview.
Find a way.
You get my point? At the end of the day, I'm the one who's gonna ask that question. The listeners are hearing my voice. They don't know there's someone who prepped this. Wow. So all of that thing took place during that 2 weeks leave. You get?
Not the sucked you.
Yeah, man. When I come back, they're like, I am fine when the lunch. Elanchin. I'm like, okay. And the moment I got that demotion, being demoted like that, Kamo, people that hang out with me a lot, they know this. The person who was producing my show at that time know this. I said, this is my last show here.
How? Why?
What else I could have done? Breakfast, drive, midday.
How about like
Where are you gonna place me? Where are you gonna place me after into lunch show? You get my point?
Yep, Steve.
So you ready for?
What come I will see?
Come on, Masii.
I mean, there are people doing guys.
Mara, you gotta remember, Gucci. 4 years in the game, I have never dined at a graveyard.
Yeah.
I always tell myself, Gucci, if I'm gonna do a graveyard, it would never be a local. Because
You to be big.
Yeah.
Because you've done
Yeah.
big shows.
Get my point. The first time I did a show, it was on breakfast, it's Saturday breakfast. So I've been the prime time material ever since I started my career.
Sure.
So after lunch, where do I go? Babo? Njolalisa abahlali mina ebusuku. Hawa, ungijayela kabi la. I can do graveyard on bigger stations, you understand? But not local, fam, not local, fam. From breakfast
But if
to
you're local, you do midnight shows. It says you've dropped.
you get my point.
It
That's
says
a,
you've dropped.
besides being dropped, that's like a trainee state talking slot. Wabo abantu abatrainayo baya kwasa slot, and then uhlangana nomuntu ongumazi ongazange enze esa slot for training, someone who was trained on breakfast, bro. You get? Yeah. Angisayithanda i-host ya no questions.
Coming to you, come.
Yeah.
So, when I'm modeling, right? How did it come about on your side?
I've loved modeling ever like I've been.
Yeah.
You know, I've loved it from I can't even remember.
Yeah.
Problem for like
Which type?
I can't do the type that I want. Cause I'm short.
Yeah.
Which type do you want?
Runway. You see me walk, you will feel this one is destined for this.
Yes.
But the height issue is just the biggest of all.
Yeah.
So yeah, I did Miss Valka 2022. Hi! Killed it. I didn't win. No, I didn't win.
Yes.
I didn't win. No, I did not.
Okay.
But I killed it.
Dead. So you did in the quarterfinal, semi-final,
No, I got
16, round of 16.
no. Like we got to be finalists and all of that.
Okay.
And then I got Miss Val Public Choice.
Okay.
Sana,
That's
I
a title.
won.
You won.
I
The public
also
loved
got
you.
many-
Public loved you.
I think one thing that I always say is that I saw the follow the year king, the Miss Val thing, and I'm
Okay.
like, I walk so that many can run. Literally, you know. I'm not gonna say much.
Yeah.
But hey, you know, so I killed it from interviews. You know when you know your story.
Yeah.
So when you know your story, you know.
You
your
know
story.
Yeah.
so-
It's easy as that. From interviews to the final day, it was just beautiful. But I don't want to lie. One thing for sure that I can say is that it was such a beautiful experience. Pageants are a lot of work.
Yeah.
Pageant D.
Yeah, just man, you know.
And expensive, hey?
Yo,
They're very expensive.
yo.
Big killy big.
Very
No.
expensive.
Please, I'm glad you spoke about finances. You okay? Like pageants are very expensive. They are a lot of work.
No matter how good you are, we know or not. It's a what actually.
From Dutloga, right? But it's a beautiful experience. When you love it, although you're spending your money, you will enjoy the things that you are doing.
And meeting up with new people again.
Meeting up with new people,
Great people.
networking, helping people more than
Yeah,
anything.
that's the
because
thing. That's the main thing, right?
You are forced to help.
Yeah.
You are forced to assist. You are forced to make a plan so that another person is okay.
Yeah.
Right? So you get to see the other side of you that will go all out to make sure that another person is okay. Raise funds if you need to raise funds. Raise clothing if you need to. It's such a great experience. You get to see a whole different side of you. And sure, it was beautiful. I only did it that time. After more, Kim Sebet, how can I like pageant?
Why don't you go back? Or are you? Basic, not
On
yeah,
On
modeling.
pageants, yeah, not actually Miss Val, but then you're on in general.
In terms of pageants in general, it's a lot of work. I'm hoping I enter one
Yeah, this year.
this year.
Okay.
Mara happy it's gonna be determined by how my year looks like next year. I think it's you know, that drive to say, go for it, man.
Yeah.
Like,
You can do it,
you can
man.
do it, man. You can handle the
Yeah, you
work.
just need a spark.
Yeah, just a spark.
Yeah.
So there are 2 patients that I'm hoping for.
Okay.
And more than anything, I'm ready.
So you can go for him.
I'm ready,
Yeah.
you know. I'm so ready. But yeah, that's my journey with modeling.
Because this is one question that we always ask, okay, what do you actually want to say or inspire young kids who want to be pageant lebon? Because you know, babangata bashona hulu nam back in gaming and so forth. One want to try it, you know.
Yeah.
But then she doesn't know how to.
Homework every day. Do your homework in terms of learning the industry.
Yeah.
Research about it. Nothing. You're not gonna lose anything if you have time for TikTok.
Yeah.
If you have time for Instagram, you can most certainly make time for pageants.
Yeah.
Just make research. What's expected. Follow those. So yeah, if you can make time for TikTok, you can most certainly make time for the things you value, the things you are interested in. You can be the next Zozi, the next Shudufazo Moseda. You can be the next Lalela Mswane. You can be the next Rolling Straws. My list is very long, child. My list is very So you.
So yeah,
Yo.
What do you think about
Chidima.
Chidima? What do you think about that?
Yo, when it comes to the Chidima issue, I don't want to lie, I have no feelings. I don't have feelings. I don't have thoughts or whatsoever. Yo, it's such a tricky situation.
Did you accept? Or did you accept?
Hori.
Yeah, she's.
That's the thing. That's like getting with this situation. I got to go back. That situation whereby you are even scared of talking about it because it's a very delicate
Sensitive
issue.
thing, yes.
Yeah, how about the side? Mabaka ateng. No, not even like about people, like hona le mabaka ateng. How about the this side? Hona le mabaka ateng. Ne?
Yeah.
So it's yo. Mara, at some point, girl, I'll just say. I'm not going to say it.
She won Miss Nigeria. What?
There were other girls that deserved to win.
Hey. Just because,
you know, when it comes to Sakwanana, the one thing that I can say, Kore, I'd be hurt, ne? If somebody atloga, that's me on a personal experience, right? Nka utla vhloko, somebody atloga mo atswang.
Yeah.
Gona re sebeditse ka thata to earn. It's
where
like
you are.
look msebetsing, ne? I'll take it. Let's say corporate because I'm also in that.
Yeah.
You work hard, right? There are people that work so hard to get certain positions, ne? And then to in that position. And you're like, but I've been working so hard. Like, why is it that this person can't start where we started? You know? Yeah.
It's unfair, hey?
For her, she started her journey this side, yes.
But then she ended
the organization felt it was good, right?
On that side, yes.
It was totally unfair to those people back in the competition, but their way to being finalists.
Yes.
Because you don't just wake up and be a finalist, you work. The same way, yes, Chidima worked hard for
Was she a finalist this side?
Yeah. What's a bit more, right?
Yes.
Mara, they're all in a different organization or a different platform. Work was done also in a different way. So it's so painful. Yo. Abawina. Because she came in awina.
Marriage, right?
Yeah.
Okay, ke mo nyalang ka po nyetso ka putsa.
Akuna ring, guys.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yo, I'd love to get married one day. I'd love to.
Okay, before marriage, are you dating right now? Come on, mister.
I wouldn't say I'm in a relationship. No. However,
A situationship.
no, I can't even call it a situationship.
Situationship,
We've been in a
okay.
relationship for quite some time. But he's so amazing. That's all I can say. He's absolutely amazing. Yeah, but he's really, really amazing.
Yeah.
He's an amazing gent. Yeah.
Cool. Bueno.
Yo, for 4 years, Bene can't 4 years. You're talking
Masii.
Yeah, we're uniting the families. 4 years in, yeah.
No, it's real, hey?
For a name, that's for you to Google.
I'm tall.
Yeah.
I'm tall. It's simple.
Hassan.
Yeah. It's okay. We love seeing, people being happy. Nowadays, seeing the youth and things being as
It is.
Are you in a relationship?
Are you in a relationship?
Without two, we can't take a you. So things are like so hard for people to manage couples
and get into relationships.
Yeah,
So
like
And
you,
even say
are you
good
able
in
to
a
manage your
relationship or not.
relationship?
are you able to manage your relationship? Yeah, come on with the question.
Are you in a relationship or a
Kamo,
situationship or
or
a partnership?
Kamo.
Because there's difference to these things. I'm
You
speaking to
nigga.
you.
Or maybe you are just in a ship.
You always ask people, are you dating? Now the question is reserved for you. Are you dating?
Mina, all I can say is, guys, we are stars.
Full stop.
Baloshaba batho ba bane.
The time they interview me, that's when Kitanzani fell down.
And one thing about stars, they cannot
It's all about
say.
them. It's all about them, not me, Nani. So yeah, I been there, and then I think everything is nice because I don't know, what do you actually want to touch on that you want to say to the people out there? A shout out, something that's coming in due time. Maybe some works. Something that we should expect from you
Oh,
guys.
yeah. From our side, you want to lead? The first lady.
Or, okay,
of
personally,
behind the
ne?
lady. Yeah, personally.
Personally, I'm now in corporate emceeing. It's so interesting.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's very interesting. Right?
Bookings.
Yeah, I'm in corporate emceeing. It's absolutely nice. It's a beautiful experience. It's different from Kivanava, Bastrata. Different from that, ne? Yeah.
Different from Winsakala.
Wait, Sala, Definitely different from that.
Yeah.
Rekinya ditopo wa ka msebetsing,
Then you go on and
corporate
sit us in.
emceeing.
Yeah.
So definitely corporate emceeing. Keep on tuning into VTFM 96.9 every Saturday and Sunday 9 to 12. La one. And subscribe on this channel and on the other.
Yes.
Behind the Culture Network.
Yes.
Yeah, Masii.
Man, what I'm busy with right now with the podcast, man.
Yeah.
So excited to see the baby grows. And yeah, just keep it locked, guys. It's Behind the Culture Network.
Yeah.
Just subscribe, hit the notification bell, you share with your friends. Then we got content
For days.
She's my co-host.
Uh-huh.
We have a team. You said I must send a shout out, right?
Yeah.
So shout out to my team, guys. You know yourself. The crew of Behind the Culture.
Name drop.
You know
Maybe
yourself, guys.
Baningi though.
Yo baningi process okhohlwa abanye.
Bese bathi mina, you did not mention
Get my
me.
point. Okhohlwa abanye bathi
Baba, you are hating now. Yeah.
Udala ngikubona manje ukuthi
Shout out
you're
all.
a hater.
Yeah.
So shout out to Behind the Culture crew.
Facts.
Yeah, guys, I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you guys as well. Let Nabang appreciate. I'm part of the team.
You appreciate it.
Yeah, for creating the platform.
Yeah.
So yeah, look out on our episodes. They drop on Tuesdays.
Yes.
Once you drop a Kamo.
How far? Yo, guys, we've shot it. We have content.
Yes.
We have content.
Galore, it's coming.
The one you are watching right now, after a week, we're going to follow.
Yeah.
After a week, we're going to follow. We give you time to get into it, judge us, comment, tell your friends and tell their friends, their families, their cousins, your exes, and so on. So we literally give you time to actually tell people about it so that we discuss.
Yes.
Definitely, that's just how we're doing it.
And there's one episode that I want to highlight specifically for the creatives.
Yeah.
It's all about the music business. It's all about the creative business. So make sure you keep it locked.
Yes.
We got music business 411.
Abash.
Just keep it locked.
Come on now. I think right now, everyone is nice and.
And before we move on, can I say one thing? Pulling this off is not easy. People always say podcasting is easy. Hey. Visit one person that's doing it.
Yeah.
Watch them go through the behind the scenes.
I never knew what trust is until you really gave it to me. I never knew what love is until you really gave it to me. But I still hear your voice out there. I still see your face out there. I still see your smile out there. But I don't see you next to me. I remember all the time we were chilling in the car, eating ice cream, LOL. Yeah, remember all the time chilling on the tree, cyber world, LOL, DT, lose you. I just wanna
that we're finishing off, guys.
Yeah.
To go by the social stalona, where can the people find you? And yeah, one thing that I wanna say, Corey, thank you for pulling up, both of you.
Anytime.
Thank
And
you.
yeah, thanks for the interview that you had me.
Yeah.
Shout out for that again. To my people out there, happy. Thanks again for subscribing, because now I 100, you know. I just wanna say thank you.
Yeah.
So keep on supporting, subscribe, do the most, share, send them to Mulumu because we have two of the biggest superstars. Besides, okay, Bole, and so forth. I get understand.